Oklahoma Sooners getting ready for their first season in the SEC. Newcomers along with their rival, the Texas Longhorns. OU, middle-of-the-road expectations for them, their first season in the SEC, coming off a season in the Big 12 where they went 7-0 before losing back-to-back games to unranked teams, ultimately finished with a 10-3 record. Most Big 12 championships since the conference began all the way back in 1996. The Sooners dominant with 14, followed up by Texas with 4, Baylor with 3. Head coach Brent Venables joining our Dennis Dodd.
If I know Brent Venables, he's probably tired about talking about Texas OU at this point, transitioning to the SEC. But if there's one thing that embodies, one guy that embodies Oklahoma football this year is Danny Stutzman, because I know you love to rave about him. There's a lot of Venables in him, I would think.
Yeah, my inner Venables, I see Danny all the time. No, Danny is a special young guy. I think it starts with who he is as a young person, as a leader. He's an alpha of alphas. He's a leader of leaders. You know, even though he's really outgoing, he's really a humble guy. He's got great self-awareness. He's got a toughness that is unmatched, and he's got a work ethic and a hunger and a drive that is second to none. And he brings out the best in everybody, and he likes to have fun too. And so I work hard at trying to talk to myself so I can allow him to be himself. And but he's been fantastic for us.
I recall you telling a story where I think it was the off season. He came back 3 or 4 days early from break and wanted to talk to you about what you needed to see in him.
Yeah, no, he that was part of this season, and he wanted to sit down prior to the start of the summer, and he had his notepad out there. Came to the house, and I just want to make sure, Coach, that we already had our exit meeting just a few weeks before, but I had this just great appreciation for that. He just wanted to make sure, like, there's no gray area. What do you need from me? And what guys do I need to bring along? You know, what are the different things that I can do to not only improve myself, but most importantly, make sure that he's being a good steward from a leadership standpoint and getting this team where it needs to be.
That's great. What should we take away from what we, the public, saw from Jackson Arnold in the bowl game?
Yeah, just guts, toughness, his ability to bounce back. He's fearless. Jackson's got, again, self-awareness. As tough as they come, he's got an ability to put the last play, the last series behind him. Not everybody has that, and he recognizes, you can't, play like crap and the team does great, as a quarterback. But at the same time, you got to play within the system and understand that there's some mistakes. Not everything's going to go your way. How you handle those tough moments, the challenging moments in the course of a game or in the course of a season is ultimately how you're going to be defined. And so he's got a great grasp on that. This is a guy that has achieved at the highest level prior to coming to college, and he's stepped back and he's willing to learn from others and learned a lot from Dylan, and really I couldn't be more have more of a piece about Jackson Arnold as the leader of our team.
Last one real quick. What is the average SEC fan going to learn about Red River?
Again, to me, it's having coached in 8 national championships and several conference championships, and I've told players this, we talk about it as a family, there's not more intensity and hate in the heart, because a lot of times in those national championship games, you got a lot of corporate visitors. They're just, happy to be here. Well, there ain't nobody just happy to be here unless you win. And but the hate in the stadium is real. You can cut it with a knife. The intensity, the passion, the will to win, the players, the coaches, the fans, it's a very real thing.
Thanks, Brent.
All right, appreciate it.
Very fitting that the SEC kickoff SEC Media Days in Dallas, the site of the Red River rivalry between Oklahoma and Texas. That game getting underway the second weekend in October. Oklahoma under Brent Venables, 2022 6-7, 2023 though a remarkable 10-3 record as they get ready again for their first season in the SEC.